Today is Friday, January 3rd, and this is your forecast for the northeastern United States. It very much feels like winter. We got cold and blustery conditions, areas of lake effect snow, and there could be a lot of snow that falls downwind of Lake Ontario through this weekend. And that may be setting up the stage for some snow in South Pennsylvania, southern New Jersey, and maybe even into New York City by Monday. So we're going to talk about all of that here in the next couple of minutes. We'll start off by looking at New York City's forecast this morning. It is a blustery start. That wind is making those low and mid 30s feel like the 20s. So just be ready to dress for 20s as you head out the door. Looks like we'll peak close to 40 this afternoon with partly sunny skies. Still kind of breezy as we go into the evening. Although the wind subsides, I don't think the wind's going to really go away. In fact, actually, it'll probably pick up again going into tomorrow. So here's a look at the map around the United States. Today, there's an area of low pressure that's spinning across the Ohio River Valley, and that will spin off to the south and east. So there's some areas of rain and snow for the mid-Atlantic. That stays south of New York City today, and then we got the lake effect snow coming off the southeast end of Lake Ontario. Relentless through the weekend, the way it looks like right now. And it looks like it's going to keep snowing in Syracuse and over toward Rochester and then over toward Utica. Basically from Rochester to Utica, if you know that part of the thruway, that's where the weather is going to be the worst, with the snow continuing, not just tonight, but probably through the entire weekend. So we got areas of lake effect snow. There's that piece of energy that I was mentioning over the mid-Atlantic. That's shifting south and east, and once again allowing for the cold air to spill south and east across much of the eastern part of the country. Meanwhile, out west, it's starting to warm up. We're watching this storm because as it moves east, all of that moisture goes over an area that has the cold air already in place. That's going to set up the stage for a major snowstorm in the middle of the country, an ice storm. And then guess what? Where does it go on Monday? That probably slides right over the mid-Atlantic. So we're going to keep a very close eye on that. That could potentially bring some snow to New York City on Monday. Lake effect snow going to be the big story this weekend over parts of the Northeast, including in central New York. Outside of the lake effect snow, it's just cold and blustery, but mainly dry, 20s and 30s. And then look at this lake effect snow. If you can see those numbers there, that is in excess of 20 inches of snow in some spots, and the most persistent snows, courtesy of Lake Ontario up through Syracuse. So in the 30s tomorrow here in New York. We're in the 30s again on Sunday. Maybe some snow on Monday. That'll be followed by cold, blustery conditions and some scattered flurries for the middle of next week. So we'll keep a close eye on Monday. It does have the potential to be more than 3 or 4 inches of snow. Could be one of the more significant winter storms we've seen in quite some time. There hasn't been much to compete with, so that doesn't really say much, but it gives you an idea of what we're looking at. All right, that is your Friday morning weather update. It's the first weekend of 2025. Make it a good one. And remember that as long as you want there to be, there will always be a 100% chance of good things.